Gary Chittum shows us, we're using a lot of water on the way of breaking that record.
Well, with that last winter and early spring we had, you would expect to see a lot of weed growth like this around the city, but you wouldn't expect to see this. Dead, dried out weeds this early in the year. Larry Howard likes to water his planting strip by hand before it gets too hot. This year, he says, it got too hot too early.
I think we're running way ahead of schedule. It is so dry.
Howard says he's working overtime to keep his grass alive. One look at his neighbor's lawn backs him up. A lot of lawn and garden hobbyists are saying the same thing. But what do the experts say?
Yeah, we're probably good 3 or 4 weeks ahead of time. We're starting to see symptoms of July weather here early in June.
The same weather conditions giving us all a break from that long, wet winter are putting water in higher demand, both into your favorite park and in the yard.
We had a pretty good increase based on this time of the year because of the heat.
The black line shows this year's water use for this time of year, and you can see how it spikes over the lines representing last year and the yearly average. That seems like such a bad thing in water conservation-minded Seattle, but public utilities leaders find themselves in a bit of a balancing act this year. In a year they are short on money, they are long on water supplies, so a little extra water for the lawn is greening up both the grass and the budget. Larry Howard has found a way to protect his lawn and his budget.
I don't shower as long as I used to. I use bottled water, so maybe I'm offsetting it a little bit.
It does seem to be all about personal priorities, and if our assessment just driving around town today is in any way accurate, it looks like a lot of people this year are saying, we're just going to let the lawns go rather than pay the high price to keep them alive. In Seattle, Gary Chittum, King 5 News.
The unusually wet winter has left most western Washington water supplies in good shape. So Seattle managers say if you do need more water now, this is the good time to use it. We bring in Jeff to total up the rainfall for this year, how it measures compared to last year, Jeff.
You know, Dennis, I think if we think back to early May, the idea of us even talking about a lack of rainfall would have struck us as absolutely amazing. Take a look, though, at the rainfall for this month. And admittedly, we're not that far into June. We picked up only a trace amount of rainfall. That was on the 6th, by the way. The average amount to this date of June, 4 500ths of an inch. Now, so far for all of 2009, you can see we're actually ahead of normal. And by the way, if we were to go back from our rainy season's beginning in October, we're still ahead of normal by quite a bit. Picking up a little bit right now, we can see that we've had some thunder showers develop in and around western Washington over the Cascades, particularly in and near the Mount Rainier area. Those are beginning to weaken. And we can see within the last hour, we're over 800 lightning strikes. And as far as temperatures, yes, it was very pleasant today.